I hate being startled awake.
Love a morning of yoga.
What is one small thing you are manifesting for this coming year?
5-second rule.
Write your to-do list the day before.
We all have a different life, a different lifestyle, and we're all unique.
Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're having a beautiful damn day because you deserve it as per always. This one I'm going to be bringing you along on a mindful morning, a productive morning, but the key in my brain anyways is to set yourself up the night before. That's why I just threw all of my clothes that I need tomorrow morning, including a jacket, including a scarf, including mittens, on my desk chair. And I also have my yoga mat at the door as well, so that way when I get up and get ready to go to my yoga class tomorrow morning, it's just there. I have everything that I need and I don't have to think, because I don't know about you, but I am a normal human being that does not want to get up at 6 in the morning. I would love to stay cozy in bed all day, but that's just not real life. So I'm gonna help myself as much as I possibly can to set myself up in the morning and not use my brain. And with that said, a good night's sleep is also a way to set yourself up in the morning to have a good day. So I had a shower, got my skincare done, and now I'm gonna cozy up in bed, write my to-do list for tomorrow, and get some rest. I hate being startled awake. That's why I use a light that goes off the same time that my alarm goes off, because it's like pitch black until like 9 where I live. And I like using bird songs instead of like in a because it's just too much. You want to wake up slow and smooth and sweetly, not scared. I'm basically only tying my shoes because I'm on camera. I usually just slip them on when I go to yoga because, let's be real, I'm just gonna take them off in 10 minutes anyways.
Thank you so much, matcha.com, for sponsoring today's video. In the mountains, the sun rarely shines in the wintertime, and it can get a little bit depressing. If you're looking to add a little pep to your step and start your day off with a smooth and peaceful, loving moment, then I highly suggest starting it with a cup of matcha. The matcha from matcha.com is smooth, sweetly earthy, and not oxidized into this gray-green sludgy-like color that you have probably tried in a matcha. It is beautifully green and vibrant, and the color itself will brighten your day. Their matcha is also from the only 60 authentic farms left in the world, located in Yuji, just outside of Kyoto, the ancient capital of Japan. So matcha.com is not only providing delicious matcha, but supporting ancient traditions, which I think is so very important in this world. It's also a great choice for you if you have a sensitive tummy and can't handle a cup of coffee. If you have a lot of anxiety or stress in your life, I typically crash after a coffee, and matcha has a long-lasting and calming effect instead of the jitteriness and anxiety-inducing boost that coffee can often give you. If you'd like to try out the matcha from matcha.com, then click the link down in my description box and use the code JuliaMatcha for 25% off. Thank you again to matcha.com for your delicious matcha, brightening my day in the sad winter time that the mountains provide me, and for sponsoring today's video.
Oh. Yoga was so nice. This one teacher is just so calming and so fun. Even if he makes like a tiny little mistake, he always like has a little slight giggle towards himself, and yeah, that just like radiates through the room, and I just love a morning of yoga. However, I couldn't record, which is kind of unfortunate. I'd love to get a couple clips of me doing my yoga in the morning, but you're just gonna have to trust me. It was done, and it was really calming and exhilarating at the same time. I, however, am super freaking hungry, so let's go home and make breakfast. And matcha. And or coffee. I haven't decided yet. I need milk. I typically never have the same thing for breakfast because I find it a little bit boring to eat the exact same thing every single day. I always like to change things up and go with how I feel. This morning I am gonna make myself a smoothie, although I do feel a little cold, so I'm like going back and forth with my body wants a smoothie, yet it's cold outside. That confusing dilemma. However, I do gotta make some cashew milk, so I'm just going to quickly do that. This is not a typical part of my morning routine. However, it is something that I have to do this morning. And every morning is slightly different. It's going to be slightly different. It's a different day. So just added 1 cup of cashews. You can probably hear the dogs playing out in the living room, just so you're aware what the rustling is. 3 cups of water. And blend again. Two bananas, lots of blueberries, hemp protein powder, oats, vanilla, lion's mane mushroom, reishi mushroom, peanut butter, splash of water, making matcha is roll up the sleeve work. Ready to go. My acupuncturist gave me this Chinese medicine called Nourish Blood. She told me to take the whole bottle, not in one sitting, until I run out of the bottle 2 to 3 times a day with 4 tablets. So taking my vitamins / herbal medicines has been a part of my morning routine for quite some time, although this is a new additive. I forgot to take my AG1 this morning, which is not like me. I usually have it with my tea before I go to yoga and or work out. I also want to say I don't always leave the house to do movement. Sometimes I'll do Pilates or yoga at home and or a full-blown workout, or I'll just go for a walk. I just like to include some sort of movement in the morning. And it doesn't have to be right when I wake up either. Sometimes I like to sip on my matcha journal first and then do a workout. But in this case, this morning I did book a yoga class, so I had to go to that. However, I do like to journal in the morning, and it does not have to be long. Usually I only spend like 10 or 15 minutes just jotting some things down. I have a bunch of prompts written that I want to work through over the course of January. And today, I'm going to work on what is one small thing you are manifesting for this coming year. I think that's a good prompt. Ooh, let's set a timer. So setting a timer for myself is one way to just make sure I'm on track and I get to work when I actually need to get to work, and I'm not just using my entire morning as a mindful morning. Although that's beautiful and sometimes I do that, I do have to get some work done today. So timer it is. And now it's time to get some work done until lunch, basically, or until I am a little peckish and want a snack, because I did only have a smoothie. So I got my matcha set up, my notebook, and some water. I've also put my phone out of arm's reach. That way I'm not just like constantly checking Instagram or like looking at YouTube comments or whatever while I'm trying to actually get stuff done. I'm not perfect. There are mornings where all I want to do is scroll or reply to comments or whatever, where I should actually be replying to emails or editing or other miscellaneous tasks that need to get done. Today, I did write my to-do list last night, like I showed you, which also takes something off my brain today, because writing it at the end of the day yesterday just allows me to reflect on that day and show myself what I need to actually get done today, versus trying to remember everything that I did yesterday and everything that I might need to do today. That was a little confusing. Write your to-do list the same day that write your to-do list the day before. That way you know what you need to get done on the day of, and you don't need to think about what you need to do. Anyways, I basically just have a really heavy day of editing. I have a meeting at 1:30 that I have to go to a coffee shop for, and then I have an acupuncture appointment. That's my afternoon. This morning, I'm just gonna finish up work. So let's get into the computer. I love a heating pad when it's chilly outside. That way I don't have to think about how cold I am while I'm working.
Can you tell me why I'm down? Yeah. No friends of mine around. Yeah. Now I'm thinking might have caught the June blues. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the juice. Yeah, you know I keep on running from the truth. Was that not? I'm just a lonely fucking you. Now when I drive around, don't feel it up.
5-second rule.
Why it's getting colder when the sun come out? Might just waste away, don't know what.
All right, my friends, it's now the afternoon, which means it's no longer a mindful and productive morning. But I hope you like this video, and if you could, hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. I truly appreciate it. Lights my heart up. And please remember, just because I do something in the morning doesn't mean that you have to do something in the morning, and vice versa. We all have a different life, a different lifestyle, and we're all unique. So honor your uniqueness, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, whatever that looks like for you. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I will see you again so very soon. Mwah! Mwah!